Hey, it's Max from Singapore. I spent the week in Thailand meeting foreigners working remotely, friendly locals and several cute dogs. I wanted to find out why people are choosing Thailand over Singapore, what's the cost of living there, and what are the biggest differences to live in Phuket versus Singapore. Enjoy! Three best things about living in Thailand.
People, everyone smiles.
Hello.
Number two is proximity to the beaches. You have it 10 minutes drive.
Kamala Beach. This is of course much more impressive than Sentosa in Singapore.
Number three for me, an opportunity to have some time. I would call it a me time.
This is Artyom. He moved to Thailand 2 months ago. He's the marketing director of a big company.
I was part of PayPal, Procter & Gamble, and also Heineken, yeah.
We were colleagues at P&G in 2012. Now Artyom works remotely.
We can call it a digital nomad.
And enjoys a better work-life balance than in a big city.
I wake up 7 a.m. I do some sports.
Muay Thai?
Yeah. I can have some reading, I can do like a proper breakfast. Zero places for cutting, you can just cook and that's it. And then I start working, it's like last 4-5 hours versus Europe. I still have some time without meetings, back-to-back meetings and stuff. So I really can work pretty comfortable.
Thailand is a great country for remote working. Almost all our condominium is full of remote workers.
This is Michael or just Misha.
My company helps big tech companies to develop new educational products.
Fun fact, I was a co-founder of this company, but left after a year to start my own business. How long you been staying in Phuket?
Just for three weeks, we decided to move here for at least 1 year. Family budget for family of three is about maybe $4,000 per month. You have to know that average salary here in Thailand is about $500.
How much money do you need per month to live here?
30,000 more.
30,000 more. What's the rent?
I pay like 30k Thai baht, which is around like 900 bucks. Phuket Big Buddha, the famous one.
Nice, you can see from here.
We're having a breakfast together usually. This is Chalong area, it's kind of the residential kind of thing, so a lot of people renting long term, so not a lot of tourists, but still everything is like pretty near, lots of restaurants. Lots of, for me it's important to have some kind of sport facilities, so I have a Muay Thai gym, 10 minutes drive. I have tennis courts, like 10 minutes drive or less. The only thing which is kind of far away is the airport, which is like an hour, but if you don't fly like every week, that's fine.
Apartment costs 63,000 bahts. It's about $2,000 for a year contract.
People leave their shoes outside of the apartment. That's the same thing as in Singapore.
If we try to rent this apartment just for 1 month, it would be about $3,000 per month.
Do you rent a place or you own a place where you stay?
Rent?
Rent, yeah?
Yeah.
How much per month?
4,000.
4,000 baht. Guys, no matter whether you like Singapore, Thailand or Malaysia, you need to subscribe to this channel. As a reward for you, I'll show you this picture of a cute little doggy. What I don't like about Thailand, that's the quality of materials in the apartments. I'm staying in a Hilton. Hilton is like a pretty big name, but these doors, the soundproof is shit. So I really can hear everything going on the street. I love this gas station. Da-da-dum. So convenient. I'm at the Boat Avenue, this one. That looks super cool. There are a lot of like nice places, restaurants, cafes. And this one is feel actually a little bit like a Dempsey Hill in Singapore. Go out and have some lunch and have dinner. How much would you pay?
The delivery price for dinner for three person is about $10. As for the outside cafes, but not the restaurants, with the local food, with oriental chiefs, you will get price up to $15.
It's pretty cheap. I like to cook, but I don't cook here because it's really like super cheap to go out. Lunch you can have starting from $1.50.
Chicken satay, papaya salad.
If you go to a restaurant, you can easily do within like 10-15 bucks, like a proper dinner.
How much is mango?
Kilo 150.
35 baht. Okay. Look at the wires. You don't see this in Singapore. Here I can rent a bike with actually no license. In Singapore, to get a motorcycle license, it took me half a year for the first category license, which is under 200 cc. You see it? You ride a sports bike and you don't wear any freaking helmet.
I don't even rent a bike. Taxis are cheap. If you go here to the beach and to a restaurant, $3, $4, $5.
Who is ready for a tuk-tuk? That's the thing. Here, there is almost no public transport. You see the bus? Compared to Singapore. Singapore, you don't need a car. You can use MRT, the metro, buses, and it's super convenient. Here, no. You need either bike, like scooter, or a car. There is no walking routes. There is no sidewalk. That's basically how you go there.
I really like walking and running, and here it's tough.
If you have a stroller, you just have to walk along the road. See, red light, but the guy is turning left. What does it mean? Here, you can turn left on the red light if there is a special sign, the blue arrow to the left. It's like in the United States, you can turn right on the red light. There is no such thing in Singapore. If something happens, let's say on the road, and the police stopped you, you can always give some money as a thank you. If you try it in Singapore, you're in deep shit. Okay, and here's the big difference. Thailand, Singapore. This is legalized in Thailand. In Singapore, there is almost zero crime. You can kind of leave your stuff in a cafe, like leave your laptop, and it's okay. In Thailand, it's similar. It's not as safe as in Singapore, but it's also pretty safe. Open, not open. Here in Phuket, there are many street dogs. And in Singapore, you never see the street dog. It's just not possible. I hope it's a kind dog. Well, in Thailand, you can come across not only dogs. Hear the sound? This is the sound of cocks.
Oh my!
There's a really big thing in Thailand. It's a cockfight. That guys, they probably use them not for the eggs, but for cockfight. Let's take a closer look. Gorgeous. You could think that the weather is the same in Thailand and in Singapore, but it's actually not. In Singapore, it's pretty stable, like plus 30 degrees all over the year. In Thailand, you have like 30 degrees in summer and like 24 degrees in winter. And the rain, you know, the rains in Singapore are big, so it's showers. But in Singapore, you have like one shower a day normally, and it's like 5 minutes and it's sunny again. In Thailand, now it's pretty nice, sunny, but then it's a high chance that it will be like 5-6 times raining today. There is no shade, so you freaking hot all the time. So I'm much more hot in Thailand, I mean in a good way, than in Singapore. And now I have a very important question for you. It's for my survey. Please help me answer it. I'll share the results later on this channel. Chankan Singha or Tiger? You choose your favorite in the comment section below. What is my overall impression of Thailand, specifically Phuket? First of all, I love the place. I would say that after Singapore, it's my second favorite in terms of potential living. It's definitely cheaper, it feels more relaxed as less regulated versus Singapore. Nature is beautiful, people are friendly, and it's quite safe as well. On the other side, things are not working as smoothly as in Singapore. Commuting from part to part is a killer sometimes. There are not many walkable areas, and overall there are fewer things to do compared to Singapore. But anyway, I love Phuket and going to buy a property there. Tell me, what would you choose? Thailand or Singapore? Let me know in the comments. See ya!